Hello, my dear friends, rollers, and everyone else. It's time to give you the final update on Buy Me a Coffee. Well, why final? Because they are not abandoning Ukraine. We actually convinced them to not do that and to stay with the Ukrainians. And for that, I want to applaud you guys. Great job. And thank you so much for your support all the way in this epic story. I don't know of them still being an assholes. So I will explain. Maybe not like a huge assholes. They tried to save the situation, but not really wanting to help me solve my issue with receiving payments from their system. So even though they're not abandoning Ukraine, I am forced to abandon them and move to other platforms. I will show you and explain you everything. So let me show you this. Joseph Sonny, I've been communicating with him for the last few months regarding this issue, regarding them canceling the Payoneer support. Well, we ended up doing the next research, or I don't know how to call it. Just let me read you this message from him. Hi Rick, I haven't stopped replying to you, as you can see from our long thread here, and basically I did not reply him for 13 days now, but anyway, because there's nothing to reply anymore. Just look at this. Regarding the PA account, we've checked with our payout provider, and they do not allow PA accounts to receive payouts. Please note that we haven't made any changes to our payout provider, and they were not accepting PE accounts before this as well. So guys, let's get deeper into this. They still support the wire transfer for Ukraine since the 1st of November. So before the 1st of November, I will be able to withdraw money from Buy Me a Coffee, and only through Payoneer, because what I have to do to use the wire transfer, I have to connect my private entrepreneur account, which is PE abbreviation. So why private entrepreneur? Because I do it as I should, as I supposed to do. I am paying taxes from the income from Buy Me a Coffee. Even if you were making a donation Buy Me a Coffee because you stopped, guys, I would have to pay the taxes from that. Well, I was compensating those taxes, but I would have to pay the taxes, and because I'm doing it the right way. I don't want Dutch taxes. I asked him 3 times. I explained it 3 times to Joseph that I can only use this option. I cannot connect my private card, bank account IBAN to their system to receive the wire transfer, because I don't want to dodge taxes. We Ukrainians, if we are doing private entrepreneur stuff, we are creating ourselves those accounts. We are creating the official, like not a company, but just we're becoming officially private entrepreneurs, and we are paying taxes. If we want to actually report on our personal card, if we receive some income there, we would have to pay 20%. So not to not dodge taxes or to not pay 20% taxes. Instead of that, we pay, right now it's 5%, but they are increasing that tax to, I actually don't know yet to what number. I think it's going to be from 8 to 10%, maybe even more. Anyway, that law is still going to be coming into execution, probably. I'm not sure about that phrase. It's going to be coming only in 3 months, as if I remember this correctly. But anyway, guys, this is the only way for me to do things now. Before that, when I received money to my Payoneer, I didn't have to actually face this problem, because I was sending money from my Payoneer account to my private entrepreneur account, and paid taxes after that. So I didn't have to worry about that. But now they want to send money directly to my personal account. So I cannot do that. I explained why just now. So in order to receive money to private entrepreneur account, I need to stop use buy me a coffee and start using something else. So Joseph here in this letter later explains and says this. All our Ukrainian creators use their personal accounts to accept payouts, and we can only recommend that option. And before that, I'm not sure if I read this one. Please know that we haven't made any changes to our payout provider, and they were not accepting private entrepreneur accounts before this as well. Yes, I think I read that one. But anyway, repeating this will make you realize all of this and understand all of this and comprehend it. As you know, Payoneer payouts will be active until November 1st, 2024, and you can receive payouts until that date. To be more transparent with you, it's not Buy Me a Coffee discontinuing Payoneer payouts. Rather, Payoneer is discontinuing support for payouts to companies in the social media space, which unfortunately includes Buy Me a Coffee. We can believe this, we can not believe this, but they are definitely kind of taking off responsibility from themselves and saying that Payoneer is evil and they are just discontinuing support for payouts to companies. Whatever. This really doesn't help me because I unfortunately need to receive money on private entrepreneur accounts. So basically, Joseph is saying that it's not our fault, man. We only can recommend you to dodge taxes or, to change your way of reporting to your tax service because we are not planning to change anything with our provider, or our provider does not plan to change anything, and we will not be sending money to private entrepreneur accounts. Okay, Joseph, then thank you for a year and a half of, rather good partnership with you, but I cannot use your platform anymore. So how can we sum this up? Buy Me a Coffee really decided to not abandon Ukrainians completely in the end after all of this, and they will keep sending money to Ukrainian private accounts, and those Ukrainians who want to risk with the tax service or rather want to pay 20% taxes, like bigger taxes. By the way, it's going to be 25, I think, after this new law passes, or 30. So it's going to be ridiculous, guys. Anyway, for Ukraine, we had pretty low taxes. I know that in other countries, 40% taxes may not sound ridiculous. So it is all like that. So guys, what is the alternative, and what I will ask you to do? If you're a member on my Buy Me a Coffee, or rather a subscriber, well, we can use any word, you gotta move to one of the Ukrainian platforms that I discovered. First of them is The Base. It's The Base by Mono. Monobank is the best Ukrainian bank. They provide just a fantastic service, and I trust this bank 100%. I'm their client, and they know about my activities, and I actually am in contact with the manager of this project, Base by Mono Beta, and I'm helping them to improve this product and actually discover new, features for them. So thank you for being so cool and modern and really client-oriented Monobank. So Base, 42 rollers already moved to the Base. Not all of them were able to use this platform and moved to Donatello. I will tell you about that one in a bit. But this one is the priority, and if you can follow the link, and it's going to be the first link in the description of the video of this video. Follow this and try to come here to subscription. There is a single donation option, of course, but there's also a subscription. So here you will find all the same tiers that were on Buy Me a Coffee, plus additional tiers of Patriot and F16. They still don't support the stickers, but they will in time. They are just in beta and development. Anyway, guys, try to subscribe. Also notice that there are hryvnias here as a primary, well, that's a Ukrainian hryvnia, our currency, as a primary currency, but they display the sum of money in euros there. So basically, prices are the same. $5, well, $3 for the Stinger, $10 for Javelin, $25, which is 22.58 euros for Bradley tier, and so on, with Abrams, HIMARS, Patriot, and F-16. So you also gotta, if you want to make a single donation in the future, you gotta notice and make sure that you are putting the money, the sum of money here in hryvnias, which will display sum of money in euros or maybe in dollars. I don't know how it works on your side, from your countries, how it will be displayed here, but exchange rate of hryvnia currently is 41.33 as of today, 24th of September 2024. It's 41.33 Ukrainian hryvnia for one United States dollar. That's the exchange rate. And yeah, because I noticed some of you rollers already make this mistake and put, like, let's say 100 here and think that they will send $100, but send in 100 hryvnias, which is €2.15. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. So guys, please, until the 1st of November, all of you who see this video and still a member on Buy Me a Coffee, but not on the base or Donatello or a Patreon as the least priority option, like the last option if you cannot do the base or Donatello here. This one, you can use Patreon. Patreon hasn't been really gentle to Ukrainians and been banning some really awesome Ukrainians and Ukrainian supporters who had accounts on Patreon. So that's the least, I forgot the word to use. Least priority option, let's call it that way. So, Donatello, guys, if you cannot use the base, by the way, guys, if you are not able to do it and your bank, to subscribe to the base here in subscription section, you need to contact your bank and let them know that this is not a fraud, this is legit, and Monobank should accept a payment from you because they are legit. I vouch for them. Donatello option. You go and use the second link. Follow the second link in the description of this video, and you will be redirected here. Basically, it's in Ukrainian. So to switch to English, you got to go to the bottom of this page and choose here at the bottom. Let me see if I am actually showing it to you. Probably now you will see it. Yeah, here at the bottom, you can see the language switcher. It's in Ukrainian, Ukrainska here. Just choose this checkbox and check the English here. It will switch to English, but not completely. Unfortunately, they still have some Ukrainian words here. They also need to work on their platform because they were oriented for Ukrainians in the beginning, and now I am showing them that they need to make it more English than it is now for the Western audience. So here it is, guys. Donatello, here the price is displayed in dollars. This one also takes only 4%. Monobank base takes 3% fee. So that's a pretty good percentage comparing to Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee takes 5. They say they take 5, but they take more. It's intransparent there. But here it's solid 3% on the base and 4% on Donatello. So on Donatello, the system is the same, and here when you press support, if you use the currency of UA hryvnias, it's also the same with an exchange rate. Don't forget about that. But you can send money in dollars here, so up to $2,000. You can send donations through these platforms, but you gotta keep in mind that if you send donations to my fundraisers through these platforms, it will take fees and taxes when I withdraw money. So better use PayPal as a primary option if you can do that. that's basically it, guys. These two platforms, I really hope I'm not forgetting anything. And this video has been 15 minutes already. Wow. So, in the end, guys, we have a task, all of us rollers. I have the biggest task. I have a lot of headache with this thing, with this problem with Buy Me a Coffee. Now I need to move. Well, about 50 of you rollers already moved to this new platform, but still about 70 to 75 of you are still subscribers on Buy Me a Coffee, and you need to transfer to these two new platforms. Base is the priority, I remind you, and Donatello is the next in line. Then it is Patreon if none of those two work for you. But it's pretty handy with those two, Base and Donatello, because money are being transferred to my private entrepreneur account directly from those platforms, and it's pretty, like, no middle company like Payoneer is needed. So pretty awesome. They are Ukrainian services, and it's all pretty handy for me. So please move from Buy Me a Coffee. Please first subscribe to the Base or Donatello. If it's going to be successful, cancel your membership until the 1st of November on Buy Me a Coffee. This is it takes a lot of time, guys. For me, I would rather stay on Buy Me a Coffee and not have all of this headache with contacting you and making these videos, and you know what I mean. It would be less trouble, and I could do the dubs instead. Right now I'm slacking with the dubs and not providing you some very important content. Instead of that, I'm doing this. I have a lot of obstacles and problems just because I'm a Ukrainian, and it's not easy for us, even with our partners, I don't know, friends. I thought Buy Me a Coffee is our friend, but it seems they just don't really care about Ukrainians. Well, they kind of provide an option, but they don't want to improve it, like they see I have a problem and I will be forced to move from their platform, but they decide not to change the way to do things, not to allow private entrepreneurs to receive money from their platform. They could have do it, and just imagine how good their reputation would be after that. They could have just boosted up, and I would be just, screaming everywhere. Buy Me a Coffee are fantastic. They are really client oriented, and they really want to improve our experience, our user experience. They want to make it better, but instead they decide to just do things as they've done before, and whatever. If 50% of Ukrainians will drop off, those 50 who doesn't care about paying taxes, or they want to pay more than 20% taxes, and not doing it in the right way, like private entrepreneurs, okay, we will work with them, but those who want to do it the right way, we won't. So yeah, basically that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for becoming a member initially on Buy Me a Coffee. That was pretty mind-blowing campaign this year to get me to full-time rolling first, and then just see it improving and really making my project grow. I was thinking of really hiring some people, but right now I got to deal with all of this and cannot grow anymore, because I also experience some some expenses, because some people are canceling their Buy Me a Coffee memberships and not transferring to the Base or Donatello or Patreon, but most of them do. But though that is happening too, and that's okay. We will get through this together. I know that you are fully behind me, and your support is massive. As always, I can feel it, guys. I can feel it. I just need to make this transfer until the 1st of November and forget about this issue until the next obstacle on my way. But who knows? Maybe with Base and Donatello it will last for years without any issues, and I really hope so. So that's it. I will also ask you to not forget about our current Nate for Truck campaign. If you haven't donated to that one yet, here it is. Well, am I showing it to you? No, I need to switch to to the scene, sorry. Here it is. We right now at 22,835 euros. Today, someone donated 2,500 euros. Thank you so much to that person. It was anonymous, so I cannot see it here. I remind you guys that for donating from... Okay, let me find that real quick because I thought I had it in here. Here it is. For donating more than 100 euros, you are able to get one of these two patches, Floki the Fighter and Stinger. For donating over 200 euros, you will get both of them. Yeah, that's it. Thank you once again for watching. Thank you for all your support. You know what to do. Let's keep rolling to the Ukrainian victory together and support an Ukrainian army. Live long and prosper, my friends. I love you all, and Slava Ukraini.